What's going on, everybody? SeanPierceJohns here at GuitCon 2017 with this week's edition of Stompbox Saturday. Today on the Stomping Block, we're taking a look at this awesome Forcefield compressor from the fine folks at TC Electronic. Now, this is part of their sort of cheap pedal line, I guess you could say. All the pedals that are basically under $100. Now, I love a good compressor, and I especially love simple compressors, because really, a lot of the parameters that you can adjust on compression kind of go over a lot of people's heads. It's a very hard concept to grasp. It took me years before I realized the benefit of a good compressor. But thanks to TC, we have one that's a very simple 3-knob compressor that sounds good. So let's check it out. We have 3 knobs, of course: sustain, level, and attack. Now this is really cool that there's an attack knob, because if you're, say, a guy that wants to, or a girl for that matter, that just wants a nice slow compression that you can use for some kind of ambient pad thing, or maybe you are a chicken picker and you want that really fast, snappy attack, you could go ahead and change that up. Now the sustain is going to be your compression ratio. It's going to be, well, next to no compression or a whole lot of compression. Unfortunately, the label, there's no numbers labeled on the knob, but that's okay. We'll just use our ears. I think that's the best way to go about it. And then you have your level, which is going to be your overall output. So let's go ahead and listen to the clean tone of this Kettner Pure Tone, which is a really nice clean pedal platform that if you smack the front end hard enough, you can get a little bit of grit out of it. I'm going to be using the Framus Pantera going into the Forcefield, and for some dirt, we're going to use the Keeley filaments again. And of course, into the Pure Tone using Kettner. So let's check out the clean tone. Now let's go check out the bridge pickup and see how that drives the front end. Cool. So we got a little bit of grit on that. Let's go ahead and turn all knobs to noon, turn the pedal on, and see where we start there. We're still driving the front end quite a bit, so we're going to back off the level, start at 9 o'clock, and then we'll switch the pedal off and adjust to taste. Comparing it to the original tone. Turn it up just a little bit more. Cool. Now let's check out the range of the sustain. At its lowest setting, this is what we get. See, gonna have to, goose it a little bit to get that level back. So let's go ahead, and we're just gonna strum a chord and we're gonna sweep the knob. You can start to hear it do a lot of squishing. Turn that back. Let's go with that. Turn the level up again. I like that a lot. Let's check out the attack range. Now this is going to be its slowest setting. See how when I hit the chord that it kind of, or listen and hear how the chord kind of blooms back up? That's attack working there for us. So let's go ahead and turn it up. Let's go to about 2 o'clock. And see, the faster we turn up the attack, the more percussive we can get with our playing, the more we can strum. Now let's just turn it up all the way for the jive. I might be able to get a little funky here. Yeah, I dig it. Now, I like attack settings at about a neutral setting, somewhere in the middle, because I like big strummed chords just as much as I like arpeggiated patterns. And I just find that that attack setting works for me. Now let's go ahead with the same setting. Let's put it in front of the filaments and see what we can do with it. Now what I'm going to try to do with this compression setting is be able to even out that staccato riff, or staccato riff. I don't know if the mic's cutting when I play, so I'm just checking, make sure I got everything covered. So yeah, during the staccato riffing, I want that to be fairly even in volume with the palm muted chords and the big strummed chord. So let's go with that, and boom. And that's basically how I would use compression on a high gain sound. Something that's going to really even out the dynamics. Now, you get a fair amount of compression when you start using distortion and you start using gain devices, but it's a different kind of compression. And when you need a compressor just to rein things in a little bit, it's a great tool. And that is the Forcefield Compressor from TC Electronic. I think it's a really good low-priced option. If you're just getting into using compressors, definitely look into this one. You're not going to spend a whole lot of money, and you'll learn how to properly use a compressor. So I think that's 2 thumbs way up. And I want to know what you guys thought of the Forcefield. Leave me a comment below with your thoughts, and be sure you click the subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of the GuitCon videos I've got coming up. Until next time, my friends, I'm SeanPierceJohns, and I wish you all great tone and happy stomping. Cheers.